can be very fragile and
Mm.
snatched away in an instant, really. Thankfully, things like that are not overly common, but they do happen. And it seems such an awful waste for someone young, talented, with a beautiful young family,
Mm.
and it's all gone. And just to say, to conclude that, what is hard for the family, for his wife and their parents, the boy's parents, is the manner of how they passed. One can only hope perhaps the crash itself, because the car turned over,
Mm.
um, knocked them unconscious and they weren't really aware of the fact that it caught fire. But the manner of that accident would probably live with the families some time.
Mm.
So, yeah, I think it's a situation where maybe we hold those people, those families in our prayers.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very tragic, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we would like to send our deepest and sincerest apologies to, all the victims, not the victims, all the families and friends of
Yeah, their condolences. Yeah, yeah,
Diogo Jota, and of course his brother Andre, I think it's called.
yeah.
Uh,
Andre Silva. Yeah,
yeah. So, right. Yeah. So, um, let's move on to England, the England women's.
yeah.
I mean, we lost to France. Did
We
you watch?
did.
Did you see the
I
game?
did. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
did see it.
Now there was a goal.
Disappointing.
Yeah, very,
Disappointing.
very disappointing. It just, I don't see the England camp panicking at the moment, which they shouldn't, because it was still, we've still got 2 games in hand to go, to decide our fate. But there was a goal that was disallowed, and I'm not sure if that isn't the goal. I mean, being an English fan and being an Englishman, um, I don't want to be coming across as being biased, because because it's England. But was that a goal or not, in your opinion?
Well, I certainly thought it was, and indeed, because the offside decisions are on this new semi-automatic. Um, well, I can't think what they call it, but a semi-automatic
Yeah,
system.
yeah,
And when they flashed up the picture afterwards, it proves that it's a nonsense, because all that seemed to be offside was the elbow of the England player. Now, as I understand the law of offside, if it's a part of your body that cannot score a goal, or isn't used to score a goal, then you can't be offside. For example, if your head's a bit offside, that's offside. If your
yeah,
foot or your leg, even a toenail, is offside, they
yeah,
say offside. But actually, if an arm, it's
yeah.
not as if they're calling for handball, which I suppose if it hit there and your arm wasn't in a good position, then that's handball. But this was an offside decision. So I either I don't understand the rule properly, or
Mm,
that was not offside.
mm,
And let's face it, in the real world, in the old pre-VAR days,
yeah.
that would never be given as offside. And I don't think any right-thinking person would say it is, just to have the tiniest part of an elbow offside. I mean, to be fair, in the build-up to the goal, there
Yeah.
was a bit of offside going on, but that kind of was a previous play. And when the one they clearly took as offside was the one with the picture that they showed. So
Mm.
the other offsides didn't seem to count towards that, and people had then got back onside. So yeah, to answer your question, I think that to me was a perfectly good goal.
Yeah, I second that. Yeah, because I watched it and I thought, well, anyway, I think we're playing today. Just
Yeah,
Just
7 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah.
was it? Is it 7 o'clock or
Well,
five
I think
something?
I think it's probably is it 7 o'clock kickoff, 7 or 8 o'clock, one of
Yeah.
those. But
All right, all right,
yeah, tonight we're playing,
all
and
right.
really we cannot afford to lose,
No,
or possibly even draw. It would depend on the other game, but yeah, we if we lose, we're out, and that would
yeah,
be a shame, wouldn't it? Having won it last time.
yeah. It would, it would. I don't. I hope not. I definitely. Well, I seriously hope not. All right. So Mary Earps. I know she's been replaced by is it Hannah Hampton
And
for
Hampton, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Now I watched sort of a mini documentary about the England players, and it was basically centered around Mary Epps or Mary Epp. I can't remember if it's Epps or Epp, but anyway,
It's
we'll
Earps, isn't it? Earps, yeah.
Epps, yeah. So Mary Epps, yeah. And in there, because we've all been speculating what could have made her take the decision that she took to have an early resignation from
Mm.
the England women's team. And in that documentary, she wasn't really explaining what happened, but she just said, "Well, the players, the other players, they had merchandise. They had their own merchandise made
Mm.
of them. Say, for instance, you know, the shirt that they wore, and they'd have their name on the back. They didn't have a name. They didn't have one for her.
Yeah, I
As a,
remember that. Yeah,
oh, do you
yeah,
remember that? Yeah.
I do.
So
I've forgotten
yeah,
that, but I do now remember it. Yeah.
yeah. So they didn't have one made for her, and
Mm.
now it got me thinking: was it just uh, for her position as a goalkeeper, or was it about Mary Epps? Do you get do you get what I'm saying? Our merchandise is made out for goalkeepers
Mm.
generally, or was it just in the women's football, or was it just for Mary Epps? What do you think of that?
I don't know, but I do. I'd forgotten all about that, but I do now remember there was a bit of a furore about the fact that she was the only one who didn't have her name on the shirt, something like that, wasn't it? And you
Yeah,
can only imagine if she didn't, if she wasn't aware that was going to be the case, the impact that would have had on her. I
yeah,
mean, again.